Hello, how are you doing? It's Jasmine. We talked about difficulties in teaching English in another video. So today we're going to talk about happy memories of teaching English. Hi, Vicky.
Hi, Jasmine.
Today we're going to talk about happy memories of teaching English. You might have a lot of happy memories. Could you tell us one of them?
Yeah, absolutely. So, one of my favorite memories is when me and my students went to a traditional Japanese park near Yokohama. And the reason we went there is because one of my students is a volunteer tour guide in
Wow.
this park. And he invited us, me and the other students, to come to this park one day. And he gave us a guided tour around in
Wow.
Japanese and in English for
Hmm.
me. It was a really good day and a really interesting park. There was a lake in the middle, beautiful flowers, chrysanthemum flowers. There's a traditional Japanese tea house as well, which
Wow.
my student explained in English. That was really interesting.
Uh-huh.
Um, the weather was really nice. It was really fun. It was just a really, really nice day. I think everybody enjoyed it.
Mm.
And my student who was the tour guide, he explained everything in English really well. So
Wow.
yeah, I was really happy about that.
Wow, that's a great experience. Thank you,
It was
Vicky.
really fun. Yeah, and I feel really lucky to have that experience because when you're an English teacher, you can meet some really interesting people. That's one
Mm,
of the benefits of the job.
yeah, I agree with you. I met a lot of people with different kinds of jobs.
Anyway, how about you? Have you had any good experiences teaching?
Ah, yeah, of course. Well, I have a lot of happy memories. One was my student planned a surprise birthday party. They bought a birthday cake secretly. When my class was finished, one of my students stopped me going out of the classroom. Another student went out of the classroom and brought a birthday cake with candles lit. I was really happy to have those kind students.
That's lovely. That is such a good experience. I bet that must be such a happy memory.
Yeah. And also, I have a similar experience. It was in February in 2021 when the coronavirus was spreading in Japan. It was a really fun class. All students were getting along with each other. They treated me like a friend. In the last class, I was teaching as usual. Then an announcement was made. An infected person has been found at school. Please leave the school as soon as possible so that we can disinfect the school. We were so surprised. That was the last class, so I wanted to say thank you for making the class so fun. But because of the announcement, everyone, thank you for everything, I said quickly. And some students said, yabai, yabai. So that means, oh no, oh no. And I asked, what's wrong? The leader of the class said, I wanted to keep it a secret, but we are supposed to have a surprise party. I had a plan to have a cake with Jasmine and classmates, but we have to go home, so please take the cake home and eat with your husband. I bought an egg-free cake for you, he said. In 2020, I became allergic to egg, so my student bought an egg-free cake. There was a chocolate plaque on the cake. The plaque said, thank you for this year, Jasmine. So I was so moved and happy.
They're really kind, and you must be a really good teacher. They must have really appreciated you.
Thank you for saying so. Okay, and how about you? Any other happy memories?
Yeah, so one of my favorite things as a teacher is when students succeed using English. So passing tests or
Mhm.
passing job interviews, that kind of thing. And one thing that sticks in my mind is a student of mine who works for JICA, the Japanese International Development Agency. And he wanted to study at Cambridge University.
Wow. Wow. Very smart.
So exactly, right? And he needed the IELTS test. He needed a good score. So we did some IELTS practice lessons, and he took the test. He got a high score, and he got into Cambridge University.
Wow. Wow. He must be
Yeah.
really, really smart.
Yeah, this guy's like a genius or something like that. And because I live in Cambridge, he invited me to have dinner in the university accommodation in the dining hall for the university. And that was a really interesting experience because, as you know, Cambridge University, it's really old, really traditional. And the dining hall, it looks like something out of Harry Potter. Like, if you've seen the Harry Potter movies, the big dining hall with the candles, students wearing gowns, the teachers at one end, long tables like that, really old building. Yeah, it was an interesting experience.
Wow, very interesting. Also, you are a very good teacher because he invited you to the Cambridge, Cambridge
I
University.
hope so. Yeah. But I'm really proud of him. He's done so well. And actually, this year he's at Oxford University.
Oh, two of the most famous university in the world.
Right?
Wow. What is he studying?
He's studying international politics.
Oh, wow. By the way, I studied international politics at university, but it was too difficult for me.
Well, it sounds difficult, you know. Like I actually did a bit of discussion with this student and it was interesting. It was really interesting, but like my brain was hurting at the end of it. It was actually quite difficult.
Wow, but a very interesting experience and
Yeah.
thank you very much. Today we talked about happy memories of teaching English. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Keep on smiling. Bye.
See you.
ご視聴ありがとうございました。Thank you for watching. よかったらチャンネル登録してくださいね。Don't forget to subscribe. 英語の先生になりたいママへ公式 LINE お友達登録で4大特典プレゼントを実施中。特典の詳細は概要欄を見てくださいね。ビッキーの YouTube チャンネルもあります。検索か概要欄のリンクを見てください。See you next time!